Yeah, it's crazy. You know, I was telling the team, obviously 10 years ago we kind of got started. We played that first game, then we had an open day after that, and then 2 weeks to get ready for Boston College, and I remember very vividly. I was like, you know, we're going to do something a little different this year on our open day. We're going to practice, but we're going to take one day and do no football, and we're just going to go serve. I said, this is just going to be a part of our program. And I remember there was actually some criticism about that. Like, God, they're not practicing, well, they don't care, and no wonder they stink. And I remember my message like, we're practicing. We're just not running football plays, but we're still practicing as a team. We're developing as a team. We're growing our players. We're teaching. And I remember that first year we went to the hospital in Greenville, and I walked away from that day saying, man, this is so important that we provide our young people opportunities to serve and to give back, to make a difference for others, especially to serve people who really maybe can't do anything in return. And I just think that's such a powerful lesson for everybody. It's something I learned early on as a kid. I know this, I had a lot of people serve me when I needed it. And so it's an opportunity for me to give back and for these players to just gain such great perspective and to do something together, to work together. So this year, and we've done everything. We've gone to hospitals, we've gone to nursing homes, we've built habitat homes, we've done a lot of cool stuff. And this year, the Little John Community organization selected these families who need our help. And the Golden Harvest Food Bank is here. They've provided all the food. And so we started out with our players coming out here, and you can imagine 120-something healthy men, the amount of food that can be packed and the amount of boxes that can be produced with that type of labor in a short time is pretty awesome. So that's kind of how we started. And then Richard Hall and Savannah Bailey, Jeff Davis, they organized. It's very well structured. Everybody's got specific jobs. We've got the mobile mammography bus out there. So we wanted to do something with breast cancer. We want to help people who are just in need of food. We wanted to play with kids and put a smile on their face. And then we're also giving free haircuts. Chicken, our barber, and Tyler, our stylist, they're in there giving free haircuts to people who need it. And so and everybody's being served in different areas. We've got a group of people that are carrying the boxes to cars. We got a group that's doing the packing. We got a group that's playing. We got a group in the barber. I mean, everybody's doing specific things. We got a group that's checking them in right here. It's just really cool to see how it's so organized. And our Paul Journey ambassadors, which is a group of our players that are selected. It's a very tight process to be able to, you don't just say I'm a Paul Journey ambassador. It's hard for the guys to earn that. But those guys take ownership of this, and they do a phenomenal job in leading the way for this day. So special day, and it's neat to meet a lot of these folks and to make them smile. And I can't help but laugh because some of these people see me, and it's like I am, you know, Santa Claus or something, or John Wayne, you know. But I am the most, what's the word? I am the most famous, unfamous person that I know. You know, I'm like, there's nothing special about me, but it's so neat to meet some of these people because they see me on TV and they think that I am like a rock star or something, and I'm the furthest thing from a rock star. So it's kind of cool to just see them and laugh with them and just smile and have some fun. Because a lot of these people I haven't had an opportunity to meet. So it's a fun day, and the best part is just seeing them have some joy in the moment.
Pretty good timing with Sean Pollard's award.
Yeah.
How good was that to see, and how much of an example is he for his teammates?
Yeah, I mean, that's what it's all about, and it's taken the initiative. We always talk a lot about servant leadership, and Sean's the epitome of that. I mean, this guy has been very driven to make a difference in the community and other people's lives. He's worked really closely with the Clements Kindness Group, and you know, he's taken it upon himself to do something. You you know, and to make something happen. He came up with the all-off program in the summer. He's raised some good money for that, and he's gotten his teammates to support it. So just so well deserved, that award, and for him to be recognized in front of his teammates, you know, I mean, that just sends such a great message. I mean, and I think they only select like 11 for that team. It's not many guys that get selected for that, and you know, so you talk about a very high threshold that you have to meet to be able to win that award. So really proud of him. I told him, I said, that's something you want on your resume. Not many people are going to have that award on their resume, and just says a lot about who he is outside of being a pretty good offensive lineman.
Talked to Travis, the general director, the executive director of the Golden Harvest Food Bank. He said a lot of the great stories come from the players interacting, from taking the food from here in the facility to the cars,
yep,
and the stories from there.
Yep, and we're golf carting them. You know, some of the people are elderly and older, and it's hard for them to stand in line, and certainly to carry we're loading these boxes up, man. We're loading them up with all kind of food, and you know, so they're excited to get that. But it's hard to get it, some of it transported. So our players are taking that. We got a whole group that's doing the carrying. So there's great conversation that takes place between these players and the recipients of the service today.
You mentioned that's something that Sean Pollard should put on his resume. How did those accolades compare to maybe the football ones for you? And what kind of pride do you take in those?
Well, those are the ones that last forever. You know, I mean, I mean, it's. I played football from. I started when I was first year tackle football was in the 5th grade. You know, so I played all the way through high school and then 5 years in college. So whatever that is, 7, 8, 13 years or so of football. And a lot of awards, you know, I got all kind of rings and championships and all that stuff. And that's great, but the things that last forever are your education, your memories, your family, the things that you did to make a difference for others. Those are things that really they don't have a end date on them, an expiration date, like your athletic ability. Eventually, you can't play anymore. People forget about what you did. You know, those type of things. Oh, you won a championship. Well, that's great. Somebody else is getting ready to win one now, and so people move on. But those things last forever, for sure.